This week, we were there as special glasses brightened his world. Hello, I'm Laurel Porter. Welcome to The Good Stuff. This story out of Sherwood is the positive news we love to share with you here. A young man with no real sense of color still succeeded in a business that depends on design. And now, his creativity gets a boost with that new pair of glasses. John Goodwin explains.
When you're driving up, anything on the left of the driveway is ours. Those are our goats and pasture and stuff.
There's a lot of noise at the Agronoff home in Sherwood.
Those are our chickens.
But the loudest it gets is when 20-year-old Brennan Agronoff gets to work.
I was a trendsetter. I was a trendsetter in the color division.
In 2013, Brennan founded Hoop Swag, a clothing company that is as much in your face as it is on your feet.
We're basically like a custom sock company.
When he first started, he tossed up some samples for sale on eBay.
They did really well on eBay, and then after that I went ahead and got my own equipment set up and saw what I could create off of that.
Now, Hoop Swag offers over 700 different designs with over $2 million in sales last year.
I had no idea when I was 13 that starting a sock company would open so many doors, but it's been cool in all different aspects of life, anything from meeting people and sort of opening my horizons.
The business has taken him all over the world, but he's never truly seen the full spectrum of his creations.
It's by no means like a con. It's just something that you kind of learn to deal with, and it is what it is.
Back when he was in kindergarten,
we figured out that I was colorblind, and for me that was I get a lot of greens and reds mixed up and oranges and yellows and really similar shades. I see colors, it's just I don't know what's what necessarily.
Brennan creates all the designs, then asks others for a color check.
I put some weird combinations of colors together that I don't think a normal vision person would have, that have ended up beating some of our best sellers. So it's good and bad.
He's learned to identify colors, but has never really experienced them until today.
So this company in Chroma basically reached out and sent me these colorblind glasses that supposedly will allow me to see with normal color vision. I get to put them on for the first time and look at what all my stuff looks like. So I'm super excited to see what even a tree looks like, right? But also all the designs that I've made over the years, I don't actually know what they look like.
After about 15 minutes, the Chroma glasses did change the view and hue for Brennan and his brother Brady, who's also colorblind. What they saw, well, knocked their socks off.
Look at the barn. That's red. Flowers or goats. We can see our goats are dirty. They're not I thought they just looked like white before. There's brown all over them. Or even on this, that orange, I don't feel like I've seen that color before. That is a whole new world. Wow. Or the Instagram logo or Snap. Look at the Snapchat logo.
Now he'll get to work using his new understanding of color in his Hoop Swag creations.
No, I'm actually super excited to go try to make something now with these and see how much different it is comparative to how I would normally do the colors. I almost want to do one the same color things, the one with the glasses, one without, and see what I come up with.
To see their reaction when they look through those glasses is just amazing. Keep up the great work, Brennan. That was John Goodwin reporting. Thank you. Now to some good news for soccer fans. We now know who the Portland Timbers will face in the MLS's back tournament in Florida. The Timbers will square off against Los Angeles FC, the LA Galaxy, and the Houston Dynamo. Each team will play 3 group stage matches. The top 2 teams in each group will advance to the knockout rounds, as well as the next 2 best teams overall. We spoke with the head coach of the Portland Timbers.
We're eager to be back, fully in our jobs and also to be able to play games for our fans, for our city. And this is something that I think is going to be exciting.
The tournament kicks off July 8th at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando. A local high school baseball player heads to the big leagues. This week, Jesuit pitcher Mick Abel was picked in the first round of the draft. Orlando Sanchez shares the good moment.
With the 15th pick of the 2020 MLB draft, the Philadelphia Phillies select Mick Abel, a right-handed pitcher from Jesuit High School in Portland, Oregon.
Welcome to the club, Mick Abel. Just the 7th Oregon high school baseball player ever picked in the first round of the MLB draft, and the first since 1994. Standing 6'5", nearly 200 pounds, right-handed pitcher out of Jesuit High School, he was undefeated his junior year, leading the Crusaders to a state championship. Jesuit head coach Colin Griffin said Abel is the total package. Clocked throwing a 99.5 mile per hour fastball.
Hitting in the 90s is so rare. so rare. I don't think Oregon baseball has really come across what Mick's able to do. So the fact that not only is he able to light up a radar gun, he's also got a ball to be able to run in and out, up and down, change levels, and that is what is making Mick so different than every other kid.
Abel has received all kinds of awards and accolades. He committed to Oregon State, and scouts have been watching him for a long time. Former Oregon State star Kevin Gunderson has been working with Abel for a few years now at his pitching academy in West Linn. Gunderson says this is just the beginning.
He's really just scratching the surface. I mean, he's good right now. He's in the elite category right now, but you know, he still has room for growth. He's only 18 years old, so he hasn't physically matured yet. He's going to continue to refine his delivery and refine his pitches, and you know, cliche, but the sky really is the limit with this kid.
Representing the Pacific Northwest in the city of brotherly love.
He's going to represent the state of Oregon and the school of Jesuit High School very well. So I hope that those watching understand that this kid, Mick Abel, is more than just a stellar athlete. He's a high character human being.
Jesuit shared this photo of Mick on Twitter, congratulating him on the big accomplishment. Way to go, Mick. We add our congratulations, and we can't wait to see all the good work you'll do in the major leagues. Do you have a positive story to share? We want to know about it. Text your pictures and stories to this number, 503-226-5088, or post it on social media with the hashtag KGW thegoodstuff. You can also send it by email to thegoodstuff@kgw.com. And there's more good news ahead, including Oregon wineries helping people put out of work by the pandemic.
The restaurant industry is super important to us, and we've made a lot of really great friends. Our customer base stepping up and buying these wines and really knowing that they're doing it for a good effort, I think it's an important thing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we don't need thank yous. We want to thank them.
Any of that gift giving from the community to our caregivers is just, it's so heartfelt, and our caregivers are incredibly appreciative. They love this community and being part of it. Our caregivers come to work every day to really do what they're called to do, is just to serve. And they do that every day of the year, regardless of whether it's COVID time or not COVID time. So to receive this type of recognition, I think it just feels great. I think it warms their heart, makes them really truly believe in the mission of what we do.
Oregon wineries are also doing good for people who work in restaurants. Nina Melhoff shows us how that effort is bringing relief during the pandemic.
The sun still shines, the grapes still grow. Oregon wine country has quietly been working behind the scenes during this pandemic. Able to open in phase 1 almost a month ago now, it's been time enough for Brooks Winery in Amity to formulate a plan.
We have reservations available online, and it's going to be all reservation only, which is new for us. We used to just be walk-in. As you can see, we've spaced the tables so that every party is 6+ feet apart. All of our servers are going to be wearing masks. We have rigorous cleaning standards.
I know that we've taken the time to make sure that we're going to keep those people safe too, so I'm going to be happy that we're going to have people back. I really enjoy being around our customers.
Restaurants, more than any other industry in the nation, have suffered the most significant sales and job losses since the coronavirus outbreak began. It has been heartbreaking for the 30+ employees at Brooks to watch. Yes, they have had to change their bottling and winemaking practices to stay healthy, but have thankfully kept most all of their jobs throughout this.
The restaurant industry is super important to us, and we've made a lot of really great friends, and To me, it's been the hardest thing to see is what's happened to the hospitality industry.
Brooks has joined several other wineries in helping their food family. They're on track to donate just shy of $30,000 to COVID-related charities that help hospitality workers. Part of that was a special red blend called Storyteller Pinot Noir. It's already sold out, sorry. But the money went to World Central Kitchen, paying restaurants to prepare meals for those who can't afford them. Dobbs Family Estate in Dundee is giving 10% of its $30 Syrah to the Portland nonprofit Family Meal that helps pay medical bills for food service and agricultural workers. And Suzer Wines in Dayton has created a special Pinot Noir that gives $10 from every $25 bottle, also to Family Meal. Buy off their website and you even get 10% off.
Our customer base stepping up and buying these wines and really knowing that they're doing it for a good effort, I think it's an important thing. It keeps your community base involved in giving back to who they like to support.
And if you'd like to learn more about the special wine blends Nina just mentioned, you can find links to all of them at kgw.com. In Gresham this week, students said goodbye to each other and their school building. We'll check out the bittersweet celebration when the good stuff continues.
Today is our last day of school for students, and our school is closing at the end of the year. We can't come inside, but we can wave goodbye.
Hundreds of high school graduates on the Oregon coast get a gift of art from a generous business owner. Kelly Howard owns the Lincoln City Glass Center. The studio created colorful glass floats for 400 graduates in Lincoln County. The artwork is worth $12,000. Kelly's daughter is a recent graduate and serves as inspiration for the good deed. She hopes the floats will give a lift to seniors who didn't get to have a traditional graduation. Some grade school students got together this week to say goodbye to their building. It's closing after nearly 100 years. Photojournalist Steve Redlin takes us to West Gresham Elementary.
Graduation day, my friend!
Well, I took out all of the technology, the dock cams, the projectors, the telephones.
Now the teachers are done the end of this week, and that'll be it.
West Gresham Wildcats, that's our mascot. So last year, we're closing.
I'm Lori Walter, principal of West Gresham. I'm 97 years old. We've been here, a pillar of the community, right here on Powell Boulevard. Everybody drives by, everybody knows us, and a whole awful lot of people have been to school here in the past 97 years. So today is our last day of school for students, and our school is closing at the end of the year. We're a little sad. We had some big plans. We had the students involved in planning the closing ceremonies, but COVID hit. And so our distance learning for all really slowed things down, and in some cases halted everything. Today we're setting up here, and it's a chance for everybody to see the school. We can't come inside, but we can wave goodbye. A little bit of music playing. We got the bubble machine going, starting up down here. So they're gonna drive through.
Have a good summer, Lena!
Our staff is all placed out along the way, 6 feet apart.
I found you!
Our PTC got everybody a yearbook this year.
Look at the backdrop! You are the best. You're the best. She had parties every day, and she was the best one I've ever had. And she made songs happen and made math have fun.
Well, yeah, I'm glad I have glasses to cover my tears. Everybody gets a color yearbook. Oh, Alex! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. You're gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh. I've missed you so much, my friend.
We're still together. We're always gonna be Wildcats. We are Wildcat strong. I hope that they take that Wildcat pride with them on throughout their education, wherever it is, that they remember what they got here at West, because we will.
I think I have something in my eye. Wildcat pride will live on for sure. A good cause for local parents in need of help during this pandemic. Today, a drive-through diaper drive was held across the Portland metro area. People donated diapers from the safety of their car at drop-off sites in Northeast Portland, Happy Valley, Beaverton, and Troutdale. Fitness company Fit for Mom organized the drive. The diapers will go to PDX Diaper Bank. We want to thank Megan Caldwell for telling us about this good story. When we come back, good music rings out in the streets of Beaverton. A landmark in Northeast Portland will welcome visitors again tomorrow. The Grotto will reopen at 9 o'clock in the morning. There will be a few changes. Some areas of the 62-acre sanctuary will limit the number of people allowed in. That includes the meditation chapel, the visitor chapel, and the gift shop. You can go to thegrotto.org for more guidelines. The Japanese Garden in Washington Park is also back open to everyone. It reopened at 10 o'clock this morning. If you're planning to visit there are a few changes to keep in mind. Make sure you bring a mask and a credit card because cash is no longer accepted. To help people practice social distancing, walking paths are now one way. Social distancing is a somewhat new concept to most of us, but there is a Japanese phrase that describes it perfectly.
It's a Japanese phrase called ma that we like to say. It's the space between the things. So think of a bonsai tree, right? And everything around that and how it appears spatially. So in Japanese culture, ma means the space around a thing. And so we're asking folks to practice that ma.
You can go to japanesegarden.org for the new guidelines. Now for tonight's good ending. Talented musicians entertaining seniors at a retirement community in Beaverton. This afternoon, the PDX Brass Quintet had this socially distanced show at Creekside Village. The concert was really a welcome change. The residents have been physically separated from friends and family now for months. We appreciate Susan Schlesinger for letting us know. Her mom lives there, and the concert was extra special because today is her parents' 71st wedding anniversary. Amazing. Congratulations to Susan's parents. Thank you for joining us tonight. The Good Stuff will be back on Monday. We'll take you out with music from the PDX Brass Quintet. I'll see you back here at 11. Have a great evening.